gira, aguantar, mera. So that's muted. Do. Who else is here? Oh yeah, I invited Nathan too, but he said he.
Nathan, I doubt it. I know he's excited right now. He's actually worked getting the other car running today, and I know he's going to be finishing up the panels and all that stuff. He got it started when hands ordered this week.
Yeah. So you guys finished Junior's car or whatever, or he did.
Yeah, he's done with his car.
Nice.
Well, not done, done. He's done doing the major work, but now he's got to put it all together. The minor, like always, the bolt here, the bolt there,
Yep.
pouring, so on.
The turbo piping.
Yeah, no, the car's running. But he was doing other stuff with the car, like I think a speedo changer thingy.
Oh yeah, yeah. He hit me up about the app or whatever. It's confusing because some of the apps, they have two apps for that stupid speedometer thing. Do. So we're just waiting for Jose to set up so he can show his face.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a while. Yeah. But you guys, let's start without my face tonight.
Yeah, dude, it's live. We're live already.
I'm taking advantage of the time a little bit here, setting up a few actually stuff for orders that I got next. I got a lot shipped this week. Luis Giannis, 2300 went out.
Awesome. Luis? Oh yeah, he hit me up. He said it's going to the wrong address or something.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, you better change the PayPal address. Jesus.
yeah,
You found my dad?
yeah,
Son, go change your address.
yeah. He said I don't know. Maybe he moved.
Nah, it's people. What happens is people forget to change the address on PayPal a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's 99% of the problem. Or or they get an email address back from where they were in college, and they never change it, and they wonder how come they didn't get the tracking info. Well, it's on your EDU account or some shit like that.
Got it. Okay. Let me see. I don't know if people are hearing you guys. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I don't think the people were hearing you in the chat. Let me see. Trying to pull up my live stream. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. So then, I thought you guys were gonna be in trouble as far as getting Hans's car done.
We hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, nah, nah. I mean,
Because I don't think the people were.
we we've gotten to a point now that this stuff. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's easier because we already know what needs to be done, and it's just allocating time to. And we allocated the time correctly. And what we had a problem here with was the uneventful situation of that transmission, not having one gear broken but two,
Yeah.
and and plus all the extra little things that came up afterwards. Otherwise, that car would have been done almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Because you have to wait for parts and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that sucks.
Yeah.
But
Then we
Hans's
don't have
car is
space.
Hans doing air to air?
Hans is doing air to air, yeah.
Air to air, cool. I was just reading a chat. I guess Jose sounds far away. Yeah, Jose's still getting set up.
Yeah, guys, I'm working. I'm working for you guys right now.
He's working on it.
I might not even do video because I'm going to be packing and working as I listen to you guys.
No, you got to do video, dude. We can't do a live stream with just your name.
Come on. Yeah, I'll let you see the ceiling.
My stream, my rules.
Hey, I can see a lamp in the ceiling. Hello, yay.
Yay.
Uh,
Shit. You're basically joining from your phone?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I'll do. I'm telling you, I walked out. I did the stuff today. Dealt with all those vendors and banking and shipping. Then had to deal with a personal situation. Got home
Got it.
and but all good, all good.
All good. As long as you got my gasket out, that's all I care about.
Right? Yeah. Ship your shit.
Shit, my shit. Yeah. Did you get the inlet?
I have not checked mail yet. So if it's here, I haven't. I don't know.
All right, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's gonna get there at some point.
Yeah, I'll get here.
Some poor bastard's gonna have to wait another day for his supercharger kit.
Mhm.
So yeah, I kind of want to get Hans's build, like sort of like I because I don't know exactly what's getting done to it.
Gotcha. Well, I think that's easy. Let's start with hands, explaining the whole thing, and maybe I'll try to do a walk and show type thing if
Yeah,
of
man.
parts that may be visible.
Okay. I'm sticking with the 1900. Switching the cooling system. What else am I doing? Motor, head, completely rebuilt. So I'm experimenting with the Z7 ported head just because I got a good deal on it. It was just a lot cheaper at that time, and plus I just wanted to see how it does with our motors. Um, what else am I doing? I think that's basically it. I think it's just basically I'm trying to max out the 1900 to see how far it can go with our motors and stuff. That's
Hmm.
basically it, and just upgrading the cooling system, and that's it.
Right. Well, I mean, in detail, what kind of block do you have here? What was done to the block? And
Oh, okay. The so I did initially it was the boost line rods, but for some reason they kept on being back ordered. So they actually upgraded to the Sands Performance S or something, which is like they're one of the high end. It's the rods are good to about 1,000 horsepower.
hmm,
So it was a free upgrade. They did that. Wisco pistons. I did stick with the 11-1 just because I have E85 here, so I just didn't want to. I didn't have to go reduced compression ratio. I didn't have to worry about knock right now.
Lucky.
So, so I stuck with that. And the heads, I got it from a fellow forum guy. I forget his name, but he was one of the first guys to get the heads from Four Piston, and they ported it as much as they could. As you guys saw, Jose sent us pictures, and I posted on my IG. And upgraded valve springs, valve train. It's still going to be stock cams. And what else to the head?
oil pan.
Oh, yeah, the oil pan, Type S oil pump. I'm going to do that. So the red line's going to be at least 8,000. Um, hopefully, we'll play with it during the dyno. Dyno's on the 24th, by the way, people. So hopefully, I'm going to try to rev to 8,000. If it continues to make power pass a little past it, we'll push it a little bit. But yeah, that's about it, I think. I don't think I'm missing anything.
I think that's it. That's what makes it easy.
Yeah.
And it's I mean it's a lot of labor, right? But it's nothing new that's never been done before. But air to air, it's nothing new to us. So we just did a race car not long ago. Once we got to the point where it was set up, just a matter of cutting pipes, and Nathan does a really good job for me while I do other stuff. He preps everything for me, cuts it to size, and I just gotta get welding. And so, Hans, I'm showing your oil pan here, and
Yeah,
Was berries.
it was mine, but
I'm sure there are people have never seen this stuff. So
Looks good though.
yeah, yeah. No, I was happy to give it to you, man, because I have, aside from a tiny oil leak, I have no reason to swap my oil pan right now.
Mhm.
And obviously your car's getting built and you wanted this done with your build. So I'm like, whatever, I don't mind waiting another 4 months or whatever, again, for the oil pan. But it's a quality piece.
You mentioned there they have to shave something, right, for it to fit. That one
Yeah.
guy sent you something.
Yeah, there's like a tiny fin on the bottom of the shaft of the oil pickup. You gotta shave that off, because if not, it's gonna hit. Which is gonna make it interesting for me. Like everything's already in there, so and I don't want to remove my my oil pump. But whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah,
You know, like shaving shit underneath the oil pan.
yeah.
I would bring the motor out, but it's actually on top of boxes of boxes of boxes. So maybe we'll do something later for when we're working on the car.
Yeah, the easy part is that yeah, you're putting the motor together outside of the car,
Hmm.
and then
Right.
just literally
Swapping
swapping
it.
it over.
Hmm.
Hans, what are you doing with your other block?
Man, I don't even know. I don't know if I should just keep it or try to sell it because it's a good block. I did a compression ratio test, um, maybe what, a month, 2 months before I dropped off my car with my dad. So it's a good motor still. It still was like at 205 or whatever it was, compression ratio, or close to 200, whatever it was, but it was consistent. So I don't know. If someone wants to take it, I'll sell it for cheap because I'm not going to use it.
I might take bids on it.
Okay.
I might take whatever you call it for building stuff because I got the other K24s, but I don't have that one for doing measuring of things.
Uh-huh.
If you don't mind leaving it for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. But other than that, yeah. I don't even know what I'm going to do with the head either.
Hmm.
I don't know yet. Maybe sell it. I have no idea.
Hey, get it? Can someone port it and sell it?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
You could do that. But yeah, I think that's it though, Barry. I mean, pretty straightforward. You know, I didn't think the motor was going to be ready as soon as it was because at first we were just going to upgrade the cooling system, and I figured this year was just upgrade the cooling system and just run the car as is with the stock block. But four piston came back to me, and then the head popped up, so everything kind of like meshed at the right time, and I was just like, "Fuck it, let's go."
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited, man. I think this will be my fastest car I've owned.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for me personally, I think this will be one of the fastest cars I've owned. Um, but my limitation is going to be the fuel. Derek told me that the 1300 with our car for the supercharger, he says probably going to be limiting to low to mid 500 wheel. And so I was thinking about upgrading the injectors, but then Jose, you said, maybe get the
Hmm.
fuel pump too. So I'll probably just wait, man. I just want to see what it does for now. Um, so we'll see. Just take it step at a time. I've been doing that since the build for the past 2 years. I take it step at a time. So
Hmm.
Yeah. I
so
mean,
we'll see what
personally, you've gone this far. I would at least swap the injectors. That's what I would
I
do,
know.
right?
Hey, every day it goes through my head, man. Like,
Because Jose, what does 2000? You have the 2000 cc injectors, right?
2200. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, what do those cost these days?
That was not a lot of money.
It's like 700, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they're under $1,000. Yeah.
So they're under 1,000. The problem is when I mean, injector dynamics, they're a lot more expensive.
they're very expensive.
But I mean, like, I thought my injectors were bad a couple days ago, but it turned out to be my fuel pump.
Oh, you got that changed today, didn't you?
Huh?
Got that changed today?
Yeah, I just changed it. I did a little idle tuning, but I haven't been able to do anything else because I literally finished it, and then I had to put the kids to bed and set up for this. Sorry, I'm just replying to a couple people. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was easy. The hard part is the air motor fuel pump. It doesn't have the OEM connection. It
Yeah.
comes with its own connection, and they do send you male and female.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing, and it's not that much more. I think it's a 325 pump. You know, so almost the same as a 300. But I just soldered the wires. I was like, I don't want to like drill holes through the fuel cage, so I just soldered the wires together.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to upgrade the fuse because it's like borderline. At 20, if I do end up ever hitting 20 psi, I'm going to pull 15 amps, and that's what the stock fuse calls for. So I don't
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah, just pump it out because it will get hot and then done.
yeah,
I mean, you're just trying to protect. I mean, many people may disagree, but you're just trying to protect from a short. You're not trying to, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
for the
But
most part. Yeah, the 2150 actually they're 2150 injectors are $840.
Okay.
he's like, okay, you're gonna
That's
need them now or later.
Dude, just
I
pull that
know.
crypto wallet, bro.
But I'm thinking about like I still got to I'm thinking about tires. You know, I don't know. Because tires are expensive too.
Honestly,
Here's the
bro,
reality.
the tires I got were really not that expensive.
Yeah, the Falcons, right?
They're like 140 per tire.
Yeah. I found these new Kumhos came out. Not too many people have reviewed it. I mean, a couple people have on YouTube. They're the Kumho Extus V730.
Shit.
Let me
Kumo.
XECSTA V as in Victor 730.
Wow,
They're
that's a
pretty.
really aggressive tire, dude.
Yeah, it's only for the size I'm looking for. It's only 157 bucks a tire too.
Okay.
So I heard they take a little bit. Just reading the reviews, it takes a little bit to warm up, but they say once they warm up, they grip really well.
Nice.
So I don't know if I want to try it because I was going to get the R888Rs,
Mm-hmm.
but they're 250 a tire.
But that's not a lot of more money though.
When you're
I mean,
it's
it
$400 more,
is and
Jose.
it isn't. Yeah, it is, but
That's
no, but it
half
is,
the
but it
injector
isn't.
money.
I know.
So you could get tires and injectors, or tires or injectors.
Or you wait another week and get both, or 2 weeks,
Yeah.
or 4 weeks. I don't know. It's. I mean, I don't want to put it that way so simply, right? But I, here's my take. Okay, let me go back to something before I got distracted by your conversation. Injectors. Why would I say injectors? Because you don't want to go to a dyno, and the dyno doesn't care what tire you have, and then
Yeah,
you can't do the pull or the tune because you don't have injectors, but you have tires.
I know. I know what you mean.
Yeah, that would suck. So
I
tires
know.
can wait.
That would suck.
No, I get it. It's happened to me before. One of the
Right?
dyno sessions with Derek, he was like, dude, you're running out of fuel. I'm like, fuck, really?
And then how much was that? How expensive was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to buy new
Because
Another visit
injectors
to
and
the
I had to get
dyno.
another fuel pump.
yeah, another fuel pump, another trip to go there,
Yeah.
the dyno session, the retune, food. To save $400, you spend 700.
I know I got to take another day off of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Trust me, I think about it every single day. Every day I think about it. I'm on the website every day.
Honestly, dude, I would say just do it. I mean, it sucks, dude. You go show up and you're like,
And
oh, you need.
the injector. Sorry, Barry. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, I was just gonna repeat what you said. It sucks to be there. Like, we could make more if we had more injector.
I know. I'm gonna be like, fuck.
You already have the fuel pump for it. You have a 450 or
400.
whatever.
400.
Whatever.
You think 400's good?
Yeah.
It'll be enough.
More than 300.
No, it depends on the boost. Yeah, that we go for.
Whatever.
See,
I mean,
my initial goal was I want to go back to the dyno, same boost right now as I dropped off the car, just to see what the head does. I know it's not going to be exactly the same, but I just want to see the
ah,
head. And then once we did that, because I already told Derek, I said, Derek, this is going to be all day thing. I was like, we're going to change pulleys because I already told Nate, bring the ninth gen crank pulley, or I have one too. We're going to change the ninth gen crank pulley and go max
Wow.
boost on the 1900. That was my initial plan. I'm going to start off where I'm at now and then just max boost it.
mm,
But then a lot of things came to my head. That's why recently I've been talking about axles because I did hit up Drive Shaft Shop and
mm-hmm.
they're like 3-4 months out to get better axles for my car. So I was like, fuck, well, I don't want to make this kind of power. And then I go crazy and the axles break and then this
Yeah.
and then that.
Well, I have a good news for you on that. The axles, at least normally, won't break just from straight tire use.
Yeah.
So the tires will slip before the axle will break. Now, if you hit a wet spot and the tire suddenly grips a lot for some reason, that might be a way that it may break if you're in
Yeah.
power
Yeah.
and the tire locks up perfectly.
Yeah.
But very unlikely that will happen. So because you don't drive like that, you mostly drive and you commit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't. You're not usually like
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
um. So yeah, I would say if for what you're saying, injectors for sure. Um, possibly because a good 450 Walbro pump is $100.
Wow.
Go
That's it.
to yeah,
Damn.
Yeah. But will it fit in the thing that I have installed now?
Fitment is a problem for us.
it is.
Po-
Yeah, I
Yeah, because
would. We would have to ask Nate because he was looking into that
I'm gonna
case.
say it probably won't fit.
Hmm.
Because
Hey
I've seen
Google.
that pump you have, Jose. That's just not gonna fit.
Yeah. Got Garrett dishes. Huh?
Yeah, you got two sick bastard. Yeah,
Oh no.
that's why I got the R motive because I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, this like I literally had to see like how big the pump was because, well, okay, yeah, 2.5 inches, it fits.
Yeah,
Because huh. Hey Nathan,
He probably has one sitting around, doesn't he?
I have my old pump. Oh, you mean both, right?
The 450.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll be back.
Okay. See, this is why it's good to talk to people because people have stuff laying around, you know?
yeah, yeah. So that's my thing. It's just like I want to go bigger pump, but nothing's gonna fit. That's why I bought the whole casing because they mod it where the bigger pump, the 400 pump could fit. Now I don't know if a Walbro 500 is the same size as their 400, like similar, and you could just drop it in. I have
Yeah.
no, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question, dude. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, you could just drop the pump in there into the cage, but
Yeah,
then it'll be bouncing around, I just can't believe like talking about pumps, I can't believe I went through two Works pumps in like a year and
yeah.
a half.
I after mine went out, I went online to do research, and I talked to Derek, and everyone says for some reason the 300, for some reason that's the only one that fails. They said you go lower, it doesn't fail. You go the higher one, it doesn't fail. It's just
Yeah.
that one. I don't know why.
Nah, it's weird. It's weird, dude. But I don't know. It looks like so far I don't have to change my tune that much. I only had to add like 2% fuel in some spots, but I'll know better when I got to do like a full throttle pull or something.
Yeah,
But like, and it's like honestly, like we could have fixed the car at the track in Poconos,
hmm,
but then my question is, I would be stressing the pump more
yeah,
because I would be demanding more fuel out of it, just to maintain pressure or whatever. And I'm kind of glad. Who knows what would have happened? Like the pump could have died right there at the, in the mountain,
yeah.
But no bikers. But yeah, it is what it is. Honestly, like this time I was like, you know what? And it's funny, the looking at it now, the 300 is pretty cheap compared to the Aeromotive, because the Aeromotive was like a solid $100 more.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the hell's Jose gonna show us here.
I don't know. I think, let's see. What's a DW 400
These nuts.
fuel pump?
So, yeah, okay. So talk to Nathan, and he's saying that, Hans, you already have an upgraded fuel pump. You explain it.
Yeah, you have a DW 400 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the casing itself is different already.
Yeah.
It's
Will it
different
fit a
than the
bigger
stock one,
pump?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they basically hollow out one of these units. So they basically get rid of all the plastic on the inside because there's like a little, I don't know if you guys can see that,
Yeah.
but there's an O-ring inside there that the nozzle of the stock style units
Yeah.
seals into. But basically what they have is a 3D printed housing to replace this top floating section.
Yeah.
And then the pump just sort of sits in there. So I think you should be able to just drop a 450 with the proper like fuel sock, like an Evo or something like that.
Uh-huh.
The little like half circle style fuel sock.
Yeah, I have one of those sitting
just
around.
drop in with hoses and stuff. But I mean, honestly, you already have the bucket, so I know they sell like dual 450s for like $300, like with a tube to join them already.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think they're on Summit, but
And it goes in the OEM bucket?
I don't know about that, but I'm sure you could drop it. I mean, all it is a bucket to catch fuel return stuff from.
To avoid a surge, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, at the same time, a surge tank really isn't that expensive either. Like, I mean,
for him right now,
going radium, yes, is expensive.
How much is it?
When you have just a container with 4 fittings on it?
Oh yeah, right. If you go real basic,
Yeah, you could go super basic and budget if you want. Like for us, that would make more sense. But I mean, for you, yeah, the radium would look better.
How much is it?
I don't have exact pricing, but you're gonna still be like
$200 at least.
Yeah, $200-$300.
Yeah, but then there's fuel lines.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's yeah, you still gotta add.
You have to
I would say you still get a budget for $100.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, if you can get to the point where, I mean, we're basically flowing like 700 horsepower worth of fuel
with one pump
on supercharged in general.
Yeah.
Like,
and he won't be doing the same airflow.
No. So
yeah.
I mean,
so okay, Hans. So we'll look at the setup we have if we have enough time, and we have the spare 450 here. I mean, it's bad. And we see if it fits inside. If it does fit inside, we'll let you know. Then that'll be just $100 upgrade.
Okay.
And then that's it. Using everything you have already, just to get a little kick on fuel.
Yeah.
I mean, you may be okay with.
What is he? What duty were you on? Do you know?
Right now, it was like 50, low 50s.
Oh,
so you'll be close.
He'll be okay.
I think
he'll be fine with the 400.
I definitely think it's at least worth testing it first before you spend all that money.
There you go.
The amount of time and money that you're going to save if you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
I'd rather just pay the $200-$300 in dyno time and see what it does. Because then afterwards, an adjustment, with having a fuel pump shouldn't be like a full retune.
No, actually, he did it for free last time.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as you explain to him like what's going on, I don't see why anybody's tuner would really have to do.
You know what? We can pre-test too if we finish early enough.
We'll see.
We can do a street tune. No, we can do a street tune. No, yeah, we can do a street tune, do a pull, and see how much fuel is left. Because that we know how to do.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Because we thought we had enough fuel beforehand too. So
then
we're 100%.
Yeah, it wasn't until we put on the dyno that the true load kicked in. Yeah.
But, I definitely think it's worth testing the 400, how it is.
Okay.
Because you have the proper line size, the rest of your fueling is good. You should at least make 500 on that number, or on that pump.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why, especially with all the head and engine stuff that we're doing. Aside from maybe cams or something weird like that where flow becomes an issue. Like we made 500 on a single one of those on the RSX back then.
Yeah.
On a less built engine.
Yeah. And his injectors
And even
are
Tony's on a 450?
750s, 1750s. Okay.
1750, so yeah, there's plenty of injector.
No, I got 1300.
Tony was on a
Oh, 1300.
He's got
1300.
Hans has got 1300 right now.
So I
It's gonna
mean,
be
you're not
close.
shooting for 6 like we were, so you should be okay. He's not going to hit 23 psi. He's not going to. I mean, I'm not that he won't.
No, he will.
He doesn't need
to hit 500. Right.
You don't think so?
Well, because you're gonna have the RPM now to go to that point.
I mean, K20 did it on what 18, 20 psi peaking.
Yeah.
So I mean, it'll be close. Don't get me wrong, but I definitely think we go see where it lands, and then.
What's different is it's the head. We still don't know how this is going to behave with a single port exhaust. Yeah.
So it should be okay. The numbers that we get from Fort Piston and everybody that's online says it should be okay. As long as not having VTEC on the exhaust cam and the actual cam angle and duration and stuff should be okay. As long as that's good and flows within the same range, you should make 500 worth of power band, especially if we're going to be revving it too.
What was the max power you made?
Right now, I'm at 450.
Okay, so
at what RPM? Like 7,500?
Yeah, 7,500.
So yeah, that's 500 in RPM alone.
1,000.
I have a feeling you'll be able to rev to 8,200.
Yeah.
I don't see why not 82
Because
or even
I'm at
85.
82 grand, and the car makes power up there.
Yeah.
After 85, it sort of just dies.
Yeah.
And that could be flow for the head for you as well.
Yeah, that could be flow or detuning based on what we saw.
Yeah.
Just on purpose to avoid any knocking and stuff. Yeah, safety.
It's definitely it's a lot of untested stuff. I mean, it's very tested concepts, but nobody's really done the exact combination.
Yeah, we're back to the pioneering thing. Yeah.
So I really don't even feel like it's pioneering. It's just people have either skipped this step by going full built head and everything, or I'm sorry, head swap or motor swap, or have gone below by just going full R40, which is what we've done already.
Yeah.
So now we're going full R40 but built with the proper flowing head, so it technically flows more than a stock K20.
Yeah, I have a feeling that head is really going to surprise us because of the intake ports.
I'm hoping so. Because exactly. The intake port is a whole lot more. So I think the biggest thing is going to be playing with cam timing, and one thing we've picked up from looking at cams for his car is what's good. You have to degree the exhaust wheel.
Oh yeah,
Because now you deal with like blow through or something like that. Which I'm no professional engine builder, but who understands all the concepts and stuff of that. But apparently that's a huge deal because now, especially on supercharger and those lower or even the higher RPM ranges, you'll end up blowing boost pressure through the cylinder as you're trying to fill it.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you do it, you play with it, figure it out. It sucks to have to go through another set of testing, but I mean, aside from going Audi and just going, flash tunes, this is sort of what we get at this point. Everything sort of, test it, see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, different carbs. Oh, I changed the jetting. Oh, I put a different set of rockers in it, and it made 30 more horsepower for no reason, just because I had less resistance or something like that. But it's definitely gonna be something that we'll see it near immediately, and we'll know how to attack it from there. Because then at that point, it's gonna be maybe cams on Hans's car. Or see if somebody, because I know Fort Piston was testing cams. So I don't know, maybe that's around the corner, or in this case, again, like fuel.
Yeah.
Fuel, we know what we need to do. It's just a matter of doing it if we need to. Because I'd rather prefer that the car makes 5 flat and we don't need to change anything. Then we know that that's a proven recipe. Like a ported head on realistically a stock motor with rods and pistons. Even though in your case you're CSS, but If it was something like our setup, rods and pistons, a ported head for what, $2,500
Yep.
or less. What's called that's an easy recipe for 500 repeatable. And especially with the cooling.
Yeah, and now you got Barry too testing that, but just on pump.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
even lesser build.
Yeah, between the two of you guys, we have a lot of different
combos.
Yeah, combinations that can be testing, and even the EP3.
Yeah,
I mean, even though the platform's been pretty well tested at this point, but we're still doing stuff that we didn't know was. We always had a feeling, but
we still have a basic upgrade in a sense.
Exactly.
This is rod pistons and valve train. That was it.
Look at any of the H or B series guys. What's the first thing you do when you try to go like 400 or 500 horsepower?
On stock TSX10.
Yeah, you. That's another thing too. Is you go and you put a cheap set of rods and pistons, make it to 500-600, and then you blow the head or whatever.
Yeah,
you lift the head or something. But at this point we're just going through the paces.
I haven't lifted the head.
We've never lifted a head actually,
and so I still don't know how that happens. But
we've bent rods, but we've never put it in.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is temperature. I sorry to keep blabbing a little bit, guys, but I'm even thinking a lot of that head lifting has to do with engine temps being too high. Yeah. And between the PSI and the pressure of the coolant, the spike,
yes,
it all combines to increase the head lift.
One thing
we always run a cooler engine. We've never done the hot engine thing.
Yeah, and I mean even the engine at the race that we had this weekend, car was doing 180 ECTs max, which and realistically, like for most people, that's a cold engine.
Mm-hmm.
At least at horsepower,
Yeah.
So it's definitely we got a lot of stuff to play with. But
anyway, sorry. So anything else? Because I know we went from fuel to full engine build. Exactly. Yeah, that was good though. You go up this year. So
yeah.
Nathan is gonna join.
I'm just curious, like where his build is, and like because we're all kind of doing a whole bunch of different stuff, so it's hard to keep track, Like at one point, I forgot he was going air to air on his build.
Right.
Yeah. I posted the your last dyno numbers on the live stream so people can see it because. Someone said you were too lazy to do a screenshot and you just put your phone up to the camera.
Yeah, because the
critics,
come out right. But yeah, if you look at it, peak power is that red line. It's still going up. So.
Man, these
a good comparison is that Hans's dyno and Tony's 8th gen. Let's go. You guys, as far as power band go, are right 1-1 with each other. So
yeah, it was.
It's literally just RPM, and as long as it keeps flowing, like K series are known to do, you should already have the power band of a 500 horsepower car, or at least you're like 495 type of deal.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of too. The number.
Like the torque that we're getting down low and gearing is very important, right? So the one video that Jose posted a video today of him basically like embarrassing me on the Poconos, but you could tell like my car, even though it was severely underpowered, I took off. Like I had better acceleration, like off the bat.
I noticed that real quick.
The nitrogen platform is very good with their early torque.
Yeah, so it was surprising to be honest with you, but yeah, man.
I was just letting you win for a second, man. Jesus.
No, you were going for it. You're the guy who's taking off early, so he's trapping like 75 miles an hour, and he's supposed to start from 60.
Excited, bro.
No, I wish that was the case. That car was accelerating freaking stupid fast.
Yeah,
I was at 60. My screen says 60, and I have 5 miles an hour to go. So, from me punching the gas, when I see the green cone, and in less than a second, I'm over 70 miles an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was my problem. Is I couldn't time. It was almost like doing a tree at the drag strip for me. I couldn't.
Yeah, because there's the triple cones and then the green.
Yeah.
So then you accelerate the triple cones trying to get that, that pre-boost. By the next thing you know, you picked up 25 mile an hour.
Yeah. Something like shit,
yeah.
man. So the car is just way too quick since the boost is an instant. So
that's definitely something that I think we'll be able to play with on the new ECU. Is I don't know exactly all the capabilities yet, but I've definitely heard of people doing mile per hour limiters on the button. So you later just hold the button and accelerate a little bit, hit the mid, and then just let off.
I think the Taco was doing that. The Tacoma.
The Tacoma was definitely had some kind of brake boosting or rolling in.
Yeah, because you hear if you watch the video, he just goes.
Yeah.
Right at the green cone.
He gave you no chance.
Oh,
He's like, I'm getting my runs in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's funny. We left the event and I saw that guy like make a laugh. Like he didn't even stop. He wasn't even worried whether there was someone on the road. Like I don't know if you noticed that we're getting.
No. He was cool. What ended up happening was one he let us get together again. I was saying hello to him real quick.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about leaving the track and getting back on the regular road, like the street.
Yeah.
He just went for it. He I was like, wow. Like no stop sign. Okay, no checking left and right. He just like went for it. I was like, wow. Yeah, no, but I saw that. That truck sounded really good. He had a 2JZ in it?
Yeah, some kind of 2J or 1J in there.
Yeah. I think it sounded sweet.
Definitely above that 600 horsepower mark.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But Hans, you got to show up, man, next time.
Yeah, the tickets go on sale tomorrow, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll buy the ticket tomorrow.
Yeah, right after the Dyno week or whatever it is.
Yeah, they weren't like packed. That event had a lot of cars, but
everybody came in late too.
Because it was chilled. It was chill. That's what I was saying, Barry. This is a very chilled event. There's some rules to be safe and to have a control, pattern on things. But this is not a sanctioned event. This is not like everybody, be tight and everybody lines up in a row, be good boy. It's very nice. We're all grown ups. We know what we're doing. Follow the rules. Don't get in trouble. Let's have fun.
Yeah. No, I liked it. I think this is probably one of the most chill events I've ever done because there was no run groups. You just went whenever you felt like it, And I don't know. I thought I was going to be bored. I mean, like I wasn't bored because I was like busy with my own car, but still like there was so much stuff going on and the people that vibe was so cool. Like you go check out somebody's car or whatever, people come around talking to us or whatever.
And what a variety of cars too.
Yeah.
I mean, from supercars to Tacoma swap to little Honda Civic with funny looking tires.
Yeah, 10-second Supras and
not that many Civics though, dude. Nobody showed up. Just me and you.
Yeah, we represented though.
Yeah.
We were happy.
We were appropriate compared to the other guys. Just half of the cars.
We needed an all-wheel drive Civic. I know a guy with a RSX, so it would have been nice to see there that day.
Yeah.
I think his name is Derek or something like that. Yeah.
Doesn't he live like an hour away from there or something? Derek?
Yeah, I was looking forward to see him there, man. I was a little sad. I did not know he was not going to go. I was imagining, not imagining what's the word, I was expecting without knowing if he was going to go. His car is freaking sweet, man. I cannot wait to see it running.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, I honestly, with all those posts he put on Facebook, I thought he was setting up for the Pocono Raceway thing. Because he put slicks on it. He got a straight line speed alignment, whatever. And I'm like, oh, he's probably going to show up. But what I would like to do, and they're not gonna do this. What I would like to do is like, and this wasn't too bad, but it would be cool if you could, what's the word? Guarantee a garage bay for yourself. Because it's weird. You can rent out a booth, right? Outside in the element, but you can't rent out one of the garage bays. You know what I mean? Like, like,
I think that was something just with that event, though.
I'm confused.
Because you're talking about the base that we went into.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's sort of like first
First
come,
come,
first.
first serve. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just saying I would like to rent.
Nah. Well, because you know what? Then it gets picky with that. It gets tricky. And then the only thing I know they did was they have spots for sponsors. So
Okay.
if there was a sponsor, because I got in that trap with them a little bit, I parked the truck in the wrong spot
yeah,
because it was cool, and I like, oh, it's a nice spot. And then, oh no, sorry, you can't park here. This is for the sponsors. So they do have spots. So I guess as a sponsor, you can pick what you want. But for people, no. And honestly, there was enough base for everybody.
yeah,
It was just the minor annoyance of you setting up for the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got your toolboxes and your tires and a few in your buddy, and then you go make your run, and next thing you know, there's a Hellcat in your spot, and you're just like, oh well, my tools are here.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
I'd like to at least access my tools.
I have a feeling this was happening because of the rain.
That mostly.
And
the other thing was that
it was super chill.
It wasn't even that big of a deal because honestly, you could either talk to somebody or go, hey,
I need to move.
I need to work on my car or whatever. Yeah. Or they were out of the bay in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Because they were
no, it wasn't that bad. I was afraid because when we first showed up, there was like two people arguing over a bay.
I think it's because they knew each other.
That looked like an argument between friends.
Yeah,
almost.
It looked like a father and son. Yeah. He's like, oh, I can't
Maybe.
park behind you. And he's like, oh, let's go to another spot. And he's like, no, just park behind that guy. Because basically you could fit 3 cars
back to back
in one bay, lined up. And I guess they just wanted to be close to each other because they ended up figuring out the thing. But it was just sort of funny, like the first experience that you have in the morning is 2 people arguing over Corvettes.
I was looking over like, yeah, are these people for real? Like they're fighting over a parking spot at a racing event? Like that was weird, but okay. But yeah. So
are you able to share videos and stuff like that online or
yeah, I can share a video.
Do we have people watching? I haven't looked.
Not that many. We got like 5. We didn't promote it all that well. I just put like a little post on Instagram today.
That's okay. Most people don't even know we go online anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
What video do you want to share?
Oh no, I was just curious if you can or not.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, that's cool. Nathan is showing me here how you have it laid out right now. That's pretty nice.
So I could put a video of the race here, but you won't see it on Instagram. I mean on Zoom.
No, it's okay. I got the second computer here loaded.
Okay, let me see. I should have my.
Somewhere we're trying to chat.
They usually have something with the chat like this.
That's okay. It's right there. Oh, you're looking for the other one. Hold on.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Where, like it feeds in on the side.
I think it's this.
I'm looking for.
Oh,
videos.
that's weird.
Oh, and then here I got you.
All right, so
4K.
I'm gonna show the video where we're like, I'm in your car. I really like that video for some reason.
Because that video was fun, dude. That was a hoot.
Yeah. That video was.
Hello,
pretty epic.
Daxter.
Daxter's the guy with the wrong address.
Big air pump. You got a big air pump on your way.
Yeah, well, you sent it to the wrong address.
Oh.
That's the guy.
Well, it was on my old we call it from the shipping address. It was already stored.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
I sent it through FedEx, so he's able to target it and have it redirected.
Okay, he
Super
can
easy.
call. Okay, that's cool. All right,
Oh yeah,
well
he
let's.
can even right to the web browser. Super easy. I'll email him. I don't have an email for him, so I'm sure he's a pretty smart guy. I bet you he figured it out.
Let me see that. I'm trying to pull up the window capture. Let's do a window capture. Do. Video. I am gonna do the what is this called? IMG da 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 da. IMG. This one, the movie. Cool. Got it. Are you guys watching?
Uh huh.
Da, 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 da. Video.
I didn't know how many people are watching.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a lot of landscape here, but whatever. I'll do this. This works. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, dude. Good time, man. Oh, that was cool. Let's see. What other video do I have? Oh, the Supra. I want to show the Supra video because that was straight murder. Hold on.
I
Oh,
was
I have it here.
surprised. That was a 10-second card too, right?
Yeah.
I want to go to a drag strip.
Go for it, man.
I just don't know. But I don't know when the next event is. I gotta find out.
You need it, you just go to the testing center.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Because they do, I think the other places like
Rockingham's always doing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so we got so much going on. I'm already traveling again next week, in the middle of the week, for like 5 days. Yeah.
It's a busy month this one.
Yeah, it's crazy amount. That's also a little rushed trying to get things done last month.
Dude, that blower screams, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm over here trying to underspin it.
That's your blower?
Yeah, you're gonna have NA only noises
I know.
if you put that big old pulley in it.
Yeah. The 3.0 pulley? It's like, yeah. Let's see. Let's go back to the chat and see if anyone watched some of those videos. Not yet. The chat's a little delayed. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to just go 3.5, throw it right in there and see what the card does. I don't think... I'm still going to make less boost than you guys because I don't have as big a throttle body.
Yeah.
My throttle body is only about... I think it's 82 or 85. I don't know, some shit like that. What's the...
No, mine is 90. You are 76, maybe? 70.
No, he's JR.
Yeah, he's J37. Whatever that. I can't keep track of a lot of stuff anymore. I used to know all that.
I know. I mean, I'm trying to... I think it's 80 mil.
There's something close.
Well, it's not that small. Okay.
It's tiny compared to, like, when you look at your throttle body, like J37.
Yeah, it's 80
well, all the polish on that throttle body just makes it look twice as big as it is.
That's probably it, too. Let's see what case series parts has it at.
It's 80.
Really, that's it? Oh, it's 80 mil inlet and 70 mil outlet.
There you go. See, that's right. It's not that big.
We need two of those.
It tapers, and I hate that. I don't know why they did that. It's not even 73 or.
Yeah, that's a big taper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow, wow, that sucks. I'm looking at pictures. But yeah, no.
Yeah, we need the same love everybody else gets and be able to run Bosch 88 mil throttles for the drive-by-wire guys.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to end up running on my car, and then maybe his if we can't find.
You know what I wish is that I have support like I have from other car owners. Not gonna say any names. Because if I could get a group of super people to say, "Oh, I'm committed. I really want this," and let's say they can wait whatever time it takes to get this developed, and they can help fund the project, I could get the damn thing done. I just cannot do it alone. It's a small home business,
Yeah.
and I have the people. Everybody got to get paid. Got to pay for the R&D. I got to pay the CAD engineering. I got to pay for testing, but a good group of people that care enough would be nice to say, "Oh yeah, let's get together and get it done." But I can only dream.
The same thing with making the drive-by-wire platforms. Give them something a little bit better than Flash Pro, because like I'd love to run a standalone on 8th and 9th gens and still manage to maintain OBD2 functionality. Because I've seen it in Miatas, for example. Just because it's obviously a much simpler system, but plenty of people have ran like Mega Squirt and then still keep the same OBD2 stuff for keeping their emissions and everybody happy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a matter of R&D and that time that has to take out.
Mm-hmm.
And then having a car to test that on.
So our backup plan is do a throttle body.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of sad. I don't think I'm going to make it fast enough. Actually, I might be able to. I don't know. Hence, I will try. I'm going to try.
All right.
Building something that you can test with.
All right, at least a one-off.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Could probably get
this. That's going to give you a nice
I'm thinking like we did with Tony. Like we did with Tony. Yeah. Because it might not be a turnkey, but it's at least done custom.
Mm-hmm. The only thing you have to worry about is height clearance.
Right.
If we can't just go straight up.
Or angle. Wait, there's nothing on your back. No, it's got nothing in there.
If you do them staggered, just in and out, and then one tube can sit on top of the other tube.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Sorry, our brains are like click, 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 click.
Yeah. No, I like, dude, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
mean, his car's right there in front of us. Look at that picture. Okay, so that the water container is what's bothering me a little bit because it's really close.
Think about cutting the top off of it. Bring it down like another 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Actually, that we need to move that thing out actually because of the.
I think we can get away with doing the pipes here if you don't want to put the core there. But
I'm glad the picture's coming in handy.
So we're gonna get creative. I think it's gonna fit.
Jose, I'm gonna say yes to this, but Ethan is asking, do you guys think a 160,000 mile 2012 Civic sedan like mine is healthy enough to put up with a 1900?
That car is just breaking in.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, we don't mean to make it a joke, but sorry, Nathan, go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, as long as you did your maintenance or whatever, you do your maintenance and everything's up to snuff. Obviously, what I would do, to make sure that you're extra safe, is like reset your valve lash, make sure your oil changes are good. Obviously, spark plugs and stuff like that you're going to need anyways. But
check your compression.
Do a compression test. Really easy checks to just check the health of the motor, because as long as everything checks out okay as far as health wise, maybe the worst thing that you get is a bad sensor.
Yeah,
and that'll show up immediately.
Hans, so how many miles are on your
car? 50 now.
50,000. Okay, I wish it was a little older, but I'll give him this. I mean, it's not the same motor, but we had the EP3 motor
Stock.
247,000 miles, and we boosted that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a complex supercharger, a little blower, but we still were throwing at it 13 psi.
Yeah.
So
what ended up happening on that is we ended up killing the actual cam lobes.
No, they were already dead.
Well, they were already dead
when I got it. So there was that's a fault that's already on that car. Yeah. So even with those cam lobes being dead, we just swapped the cams. Thanks to Jorge for giving those to me, and swapped the cams and put everything back up, and the car ran until we decided that we needed more power. So this Honda motors, you keep them, you maintain them. To keep it simple, the answer, you'll be fine. Just know that it's healthy. Don't abuse it also, right? Like Hans is an example of that. And Barry, you guys start, get the blower, but don't go, oh yeah, let me go 23 PSI. Yeah, now you're looking for a disaster. Just go 15 PSI most, something like that. And also the type of fuel that you go with matters a lot. And the oil. And Barry, I'll let you speak on oil. You like that topic.
Well, Hans is more of an expert than me, but yeah, good oil is important. I was always like a Mobil 1 guy. And Mobil 1 is good oil. I'm not going to say it isn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, Hans was like, dude, you got to check out, M-Soil. And I'm not trying to plug them, like.
Where's the link?
Yeah, I'm just like, I mean, like Hans, Hans got a dealer license. So, yeah, you need oil, hit up Hans, you know what I mean? But I've watched a few videos on YouTube enough to say, shit, like Royal Purple is just garbage. In my opinion, Royal Purple is like just a garbage oil. It's probably good for like doing your quarter mile passes on your quarter mile dragster, and then you just do an oil change right after every event. But for driving daily, Ethan, what I would do, I'd probably go a little bit heavier weight. From factory, they want us to put like 0W20 in our cars. Try thinking about 5W30. Especially if you live in a warm place. But that's it. I don't know, Hans. You want to add anything?
Yeah, I'm not trying to, like Barry said, I'm not trying to like really say Amsoil is like the king, but I've been, I've used so many different oils throughout the years. I had so many different cars. I've used it in my Evo, S2000, Cobalt, Probe. I have so many different cars that I've used it in. And especially what I noticed was when I had the S2000, S2000s were known to burn a little bit of oil over time. And my S2000 only had like 20, 30,000 miles when I had it. And I was using Mobil 1 and it would burn oil like a quart every 1,000, 2,000 miles. And I tried Redline. I've tried so many different oils. And when I switched to Amsoil, it never burned at all. And I kept at it. And then with this car, especially, I've used Amsoil and I've never had issues with it burning or anything. And I got Junior into it. And he was telling me at one point, he has a turbo 9th gen. He was burning a little bit of oil because I asked him specifically, were you burning oil? He was like, yeah. I was like, what do you use? I forget what he used, but I was like, hey, just try this out. And ever since he's tried it out, he's just been buying it from me because he said he doesn't burn a lick of oil. And just doing a lot of research, like Barry said on YouTube, a lot of people, there's a lot of independent tests that do side-by-side comparisons. They go through cold flow, heat it up, see how much if the viscosity stays the same. And from my research, it seems like Amsoil has been the most consistent one. So to me personally, through my research and experience, I love Amsoil. That's just me. And plus, being a dealer, I get at a way cheaper price than what you could buy it on like a regular store. Like there's a store up here that sells Amsoil, and they charge like $15 a quart. It's just something ridiculous. But with being a dealer, I mean, I could, being a dealer, like we could give good prices to customers because we basically ship it directly from the factory to the customer. So to me, I love Amsoil. So that's just me.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but there you have it. They're good oil, good maintenance. I would definitely do the valve lash. Just check it. Most likely you're still good. But a dealer could do that. I think a dealer cost for that is like $125 or something, $150 to check your valve lashing. And that's it. Go ahead, start boosting, be happy. And what you're
Wasn't
gonna find is like, I hear people who drive their NA cars, and like I was just trying to talk to this guy. He's like, "Oh, I love revving to 84,000 RPM," and I'm like, "You just once you have torque and power, you just don't need to rev that high anymore." You know, like when I was fixing my dyno, when I was fixing my tune, couple like was it yesterday I was texting you guys? I hit the rev limiter,
Yeah.
and I was like, number one, I hit the rev limiter because I got power back. It came on quick, but I'm like, yeah, I don't need to rev that high.
Yeah.
It sounded really good though. Like, what? I was like, shit. Yeah, like, you just kind of don't need to be up there because you have all the power and torque down low.
Yeah, and then what was it? Tony's car. Didn't he have like 200,000 miles on his car?
He's
Motor?
another high mileage car too. Yeah.
And he was
Yeah,
making all
he
that
has
kind of power.
legendary block that doesn't break.
Yeah.
Because I think the only reason why he replaced his engine was because he had that
Coolant leak from the
That-
factory.
coolant leak in the block, because they have that like weird crack that happens in the webbing. But, though I do think I could be wrong, but it was either afterwards he pulled that motor apart and he had slightly baconed the rods, like
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Just a slight bit. And I had something similar in my K20, but
Mhm.
I mean that's running 20 psi on the stock
Yeah.
motor.
He was pushing what, like 500-600, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he revved
five, and then
he
we
revved
never
it to like
done it.
9,300.
Yeah, it was real high.
Oh yeah, he was doing a whole 9,000
that's
plus. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like holy shit, dude. So yeah, no, that would talk about abuse. I mean, yeah, again, but he kept it up. He changed that oil. He did his things.
And realistically, the only reason why he changed it is because he was ready.
Yeah.
And I mean, shoot, he had the car for what?
But he was hoping to blow that motor. He was hoping.
That's true.
He was trying
He
to
was
figure
trying
out.
to blow it.
He tried. Yeah, he was trying to blow it. He
Yeah.
just couldn't do it.
Hey, quick question before I head out.
Yeah.
2650, does it fit in our car?
You hit 30 psi on this 2300, and then I'll give you a 2650. Put 30 psi in the block and see what happens, and then we'll go from there. That goes to every other customer who's asked us that question as well.
Well, I'm not gonna laugh. You know why? Because my curiosity. I was one with that analogy with the 2300. I'm never gonna put a 2300 in an air-to-water manifold. That's insane. I never decided to handle a blower that big. I said, "Fuck it, okay." Enough people are asking. Let's try this shit. And I guess who owns one now?
Yeah.
I do, and I am super surprised. And what I learned, I mean, it was common sense. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't know it was going to be that good. Is that your IATs are so low, a high boost,
Yeah.
and
What
it
were
could
your
be
IATs?
100
What were
it could be-
your IATs up there? I'm sorry.
when we were dynoing at 100-degree ambient temp on that dyno day, on that dyno testing day, I was saying like 120, 130 after doing like multiple runs back to back. And even on the street with more airflow, I've never.
140.
I think I was 100-degree day. We hit 140 feet. People see that on a 1320. Sometimes just doing a quick pull.
Yeah.
With 17 psi.
Yeah.
I was at 28 psi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because
So far,
here's
here's the issue. I don't see the 2650 as a generic supercharger on the Harrop website. But
Okay.
I don't know.
You won't. That's good because that's a special order item. And I mean, you can if you talk and you figure out your project and get measurements and so on. But it's it's one of those things like they make a lot of other things they just don't post.
Yeah.
I'll stick with 23 then.
Yeah, I mean, so what am I getting at? 2650.
It'll happen eventually.
Totally
You're
doable.
drag. I see. This is how I see it. It's the guy with the build K25 blower motor. The overboard pistons, and he needs more CFM.
The people doing 9 seconds in the quarter or what?
And he wants to build an 8-second car or something like that. Like, because now, he's like, oh yeah, I will put this to work.
I mean, any like HPDE, time attack car will do like 600, and that's where like I think I forgot what his name is, but the Blue 9th Gen, he just finished his rebuild. I don't think his car goes much above 650, and he's holding records across multiple tracks. So
it depends what he's doing. Though. Sometimes
he definitely changes it. Yeah, but he's a great example of somebody who. We would go, okay, 2,300 would probably hold him over for a while. And then he's like, okay, it's next season. We want to go up.
Let's break some records.
Yeah, exactly. 2,650. We go for that 700 to 800 number. This is just me sort of scaling it in my head. But,
hey, Hans, I just got an idea. I'm sorry. I know Hans got to go.
Okay.
But
sorry.
Since he's got Derek for like a whole day.
Yeah.
And he's doing all this crazy testing, right? And we're going to have a 2300 on site. We could just try it, right? I mean, I got to drive back in my 2300, but we could try it.
It would not be hard to swap it.
Yeah.
It's 8 bolts.
Why did it take you like 10 minutes to do your swap? Reinstall, Barry?
Yeah, if that. And if we, honestly, like, that's us being nice to, like, the bolts and make sure, like, we don't strip them.
Holding conversations with people.
And laughing, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, I could take mine off and we just literally be like, here. I don't know. If you want to see what it's like. But then that'll mess you up. That'll mess you up, like, mentally.
Then I'll just be like, let me just buy it from you right now.
Yeah, that'll mess you up mentally.
Taking it home.
Yeah.
Not me. I thought about it. I thought about
it. The fuel creates a good situation.
Something to plan for your next. Don't do it now. For your next time, because you're like Nathan said, you're gonna have fuel issues.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we'll see what the 1900 does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so before you go, what kind of microphone setup you got there? I see you got a little pop filter and stuff. And getting fancy.
He sounds better.
No, it's I forget what model it is. It came up. It's just like a little hold on. It's just can you see it?
Bro.
Oh, it's AT2020 USB.
Nice, dude.
They have our mic.
That's cool, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
They have our mic in USB.
Mm-hmm. I think we lost him. Is he gone?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen, don't be late. It's 9:14. Barry, I don't got much else to do. Actually, if anything, if we're done, we can close statements, and I would like to get back to work if I could.
Yeah, and I gotta get back to life too.
Yeah.
I was just chatting back with the people. I was just saying that when I do the 2300 swap, I'll do it live on IG.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun, bro.
To be like, that's it. It's like, yeah, that's it. I mean,
do it like this on YouTube too. Do it on both.
I guess I could. It'll take me longer to set that up than to do the swap. That's like my problem. Like, I could get this done, or I could take an hour setting up a microphone and this and that. I'll do it. Yeah. I'll do it.
Well, record it, save it, and post it. There you
get that first-person GoPro footage.
Yeah, I could do that.
Be interesting too.
Yeah.
I don't know how easy it would be to stream it. But we could stream it and then
I think you can stream from the GoPros. I have an app that lets you stream from GoPro to YouTube.
Yeah.
It's annoying, but it works. But yeah. Yeah, dude, closing statements. Hans, you got any closing statements, man?
Dyno's August 24th. We'll probably do a live stream. I know I'll do an IG live. Couple people will be there. You guys will be there. Junior's going to be there. My dad's going to be there. I don't know if he's going to bring his IS300. He's doing a transmission swap on it now. So I don't know if he's just going to ride with me, but it should be a good time. We'll see. We'll see.
The next day is me.
Yeah, man. We'll be there. Give you support and, shoot the shit. Maybe try 2300, whatever.
And then probably do some races after.
I don't care.
Street tune it, Brary. Just street tune it. You'll be ready.
Now I'm gonna street tune it.
Yeah, it's not. You're not far.
You'll easily be able to get a daily driver.
It's not hard to tune that. Yeah,
Nah, it's,
you could
especially if you
always.
have
Yeah.
some fuel pressure.
True. Also, I don't think we've ever tested hood clearance on one of those. So,
Oh, it's the same.
is it the same?
Mhm.
The same body?
Same body.
Okay.
What changes is the length. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the intake will be a little bit closer to the battery. That's about it. And I just gotta make sure
Yeah.
that it's not hitting. You know, it's funny. You know that tiny bolt that we hate doing because you got to do it like with. You don't have that problem with the 2300.
No.
It just goes in.
Yeah, yeah. It just because it's so much longer. Yeah.
I'm like, sweet, yeah, just bam. Because the bypass is like an inch and a half out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jose, any closing shit you might want to say?
All right, everybody, keep it up. Stay boosted. Have a great. I hope you're having a great summer. For those that are still waiting, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, fucking thank you, because I couldn't do it without you. And as patient as you have been, I also have to be patient myself because it is very frustrating, even for me. I want everybody boosted, as much as I can. And but anyway, things are going out every day of the week. We're making a lot of progress. We may have a little extra hands this weekend again to try to do another big batch of work. And we're close. We're close to all the 2021 orders, but I wish it was even faster. But thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't have a lot going on. Yeah. It was an awesome weekend. Transitioning back to like an interesting week too. So I had a lot of fun at the Pocono Raceway. First time I ever did that roll racing stuff, and I had a whole lot of fun. It was great. I look forward to doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And then yeah, this week I've been studying tuning for a while. I've been paying attention to some of Jeff classes, and that stuff paid off. You're sometimes just sitting back there like watching some of these lessons or whatever, thinking like, how the hell am I ever gonna tune a car or whatever? But it paid off for me this week. I was able to fix, or really not fix, but patch up an issue with a fuel delivery, which led me to the information that I need to swap out a fuel pump. So busy week. I can't talk. Busy week with like just car stuff and life in general, but I will be hopping on live again at some point. Jose, did you overnight that gasket?
No
Okay.
priority mail.
Huh?
This is so good.
Priority mail.
Okay, so probably
We'll
sometime
be there
next
by.
week I'll do a quick live stream about how to swap your blower.
Yeah. Sometime because it's USPS. You should be there by Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Today. Yeah. Went out today. Depends. It depends on the delays here because we still have with this whole thing. You never know. One week is great. The other week is 4 extra days.
yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm not worried. So like
yeah.
that stuff's on the way. So yeah. Look forward for some more content on the 2300. And that's it. I got some more titanium bolts coming in from Yadiel FB6 for the blower kit, and that's cool. That's something we've been working on. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Those of you who showed up, and whatever. I'll see you next time.
All right. Peace, brothers.
Bye.
Bye.